Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Orca Love Light. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna hop right on into it. So let me just say, I am going to cook me 3 pieces of turkey bacon in the microwave. Now listen, y'all may hear my dog in the background eating. Of course she want to eat while I'm running my mouth to y'all. But that's okay. You're also going to see her still come in the kitchen when she smells meat. Like, she is absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, we are just going to chop us up some veggies because we are going to be making an egg burrito. I have not made this in so long. I actually wish I had some sausages, but I don't. So it is what it is. So we're going to chop us up some onions, green peppers, and red peppers. And we're also going to put 2 eggs in a bowl. We're going to season it with Cajun seasoning and Italian seasoning, and that is it. And we're going to put this right on up in the pan. Once this get done, we're going to add our turkey bacon to it, and we're going to put it all in a quesadilla. That's what we're making, not a burrito, a quesadilla. We're making a quesadilla because if y'all know me how I think y'all know me, y'all know I always mess a burrito up. It always come unraveled, or I put too much stuffing in it. It's always something. Anyway, y'all, you are just going to put a little bit of avocado oil in your pan. I like to saute my vegetables first because I like them to be soft. And I also add a little bit of Cajun seasoning. You don't have to cook your vegetables first. You can cook it with your eggs if you don't mind them to be a little bit crispy. But I like mine soft. And look, y'all, these are my tomatoes from my garden. Y'all, I love gardening so much. My dream, honestly, is just to have me probably like a little acre of land so I can grow my own food. I could be like self-sufficient, and I could have me some chickens so I could get my own eggs. I don't know if I'll be able to eat chicken though, if I have chickens, because I feel like I'm eating them. My mind works so weird like that. But anyway, go on ahead, get back into the video, and I'll come back.
You would be mad at the fact that I never eat breakfast anymore. Now that you're gone, I know you're waking up.
So y'all, I did add 1 slice of pepper jack cheese, and y'all, my video had cut off, so I had to just take a picture because I started getting a phone call. I walked away from the stove. It was a whole bunch of nonsense. But anyway, y'all, this is what it looked like. I just topped it with some avocado serrano sauce, and I had me a iced coffee with sugar-free hazelnut creamer. Y'all, look at my little onion I poured from my garden. Look at that. Look at my little onion. I have many more. My problem with gardening, y'all, I can't wait. This is my pepper that I poured from my garden. And of course, those are my tomatoes. Yes. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, gardening is just like the best thing ever. It really is. I love it so much. But let's get into this. So you are going to need for this meal peppers and onions and tomatoes, of course. And we are also going to be using shrimp because we're going to make us a shrimp bowl with some cauli rice. Y'all, come on now. I'm also going to add some broccoli into this. So we're going to put our shrimp in the pan with some avocado oil. We're going to season it with Italian seasoning, oregano, Cajun seasoning, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, and red pepper flakes. Oh, and we can't forget parsley. Y'all, I feel like I am rapping to y'all when I tell y'all my seasonings. And we also going to use Old Bay, of course, because you can't eat shrimp without Old Bay. We're going to let that cook for about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. We're going to add a half a tablespoon of butter. Then we're going to remove it from the pan, and then we're going to add our veggies. Now, you can cook your shrimp and veggies all together. Of course, you can. But again, I like my veggies to be soft and sauteed well. So I'm just going to take the shrimp out the pan before I add them.
Next to the tropical sun, just to have yours. And every time that it snows, I remember the day we made French onion soup. I was in a good mood, and you thought it was so peculiar.
Now for our cauli rice, I just steamed it back. A cauli rice that I get from Aldi's. I am just going to top it with some lime juice, some red pepper flakes, and a little bit of cilantro. We don't need to put no salt or nothing in it because our shrimp and our veggies is seasoned very well. I'm going to top this with avocado serrano sauce again. Because who's addicted? I am. Yes. Hi, my name is Carrie. I'm addicted to avocado serrano.
What you're listening to, blonde on repeat in different countries we sing. I
All right, y'all. I'm really not hungry, but moving on to dinner, I'm just gonna chop up my peppers that I got from the garden, my tomatoes. I chopped a little bit of onion and garlic because we are gonna be making salmon, however you want to pronounce it. I get this big fillet from Aldi's. This one is $20, and I do take the skin off of mine. And this can cut up to, honestly, probably like about 8 slices. But for me, we cut it up for about 6 slices. I just cut it up and I season it. Now, no pieces that I don't use, I put in a bowl for my kids because they can put it in the air fryer if they want it. And it's already seasoned for them. You just put it in a glass bowl with a top. That's it. So I'm just going to season it with Cajun seasoning, Old Bay seasoning, Italian seasoning, a little bit of garlic powder, and parsley. And we're going to pop this in the air fryer on 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. I only could cook 2 pieces at a time because my air fryer is not that big, which is okay. It's all good in the neighborhood. But anyway, we're going to work on our cream sauce. So we're just going to put a little bit of avocado oil in the pan. We're going to pop our veggies in there. And what I like to do with my tomatoes, I like to push them down and like smash them, so they can like get the juice busted out of them. We're also going to put about a tablespoon and a half of butter to 2 tablespoons. If you need to, go ahead and pop on 2 in there. I'm just going to throw a little bit of Italian seasoning on top of there, and we're going to put probably about a half a cup of heavy cream in it all together. Then we're going to season our heavy cream with garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, and a little bit of Italian seasoning with parsley. And then, y'all, what took this dish up a notch is I also added dill to it from my garden. Y'all gonna hear me say that a lot. This is from my garden. This is from my garden. That is from my garden. Oh, this is from my garden. But anyway, y'all, I chopped up some dill and added that to it. Well, broke some dill up and added that to it. And then I also added some shredded Parmesan cheese. This was so good. I'm just going to pop my salmon fillets, salmon, you know. We ain't going back and forth with it. I'm just going to pop them in there, kind of give them a little bath with it, let them soak their little bottom in it. And then I'm going to plate it. Oh, and if you're wondering what herbs this is, this basil from my garden too. But I just kind of topped it with more dill and with basil. This was so good and refreshing too. It was really refreshing. I just, y'all, I just love this life over here. You should not get this excited about food.
Thought I was dreaming when you said you loved me. I write my feelings, you bottle them up. I keep my distance, you wanna come close. So tell me how to make it make sense. Oh, if you loved me, you would have stayed. I call you crying, 'cause I never know how to read your signs. Now that we're far, and all the hours between every message just kills me slowly. And I can see what you're listening to. Folklore on repeat in different countries we sing. I think I've seen.
All right, y'all, let me just show y'all my quick harvest. Look at my tomatoes. Yes, they are still green, and my cucumber, but I'm going to leave them on the counter so they can finish reddening because we have storms coming. So guess what? I don't want them to drop. I don't want them to fall. So I'm like, let me just take them off now because they blushing. So blushing mean when they're like 2-tone color. You could take them off and let them finish ripening on the counter. And that's what I'm going to do. And here's my baby tomatoes. That's my little pepper over there. And I actually did go out and harvest some more cucumbers. I honestly, y'all know what I did. I don't even have to tell y'all. But I'm going to tell the ones who knew. I pulled a couple of them off too soon. Of course I did. It's just so exciting. Oh my gosh. Y'all, but the ants are tearing up my Indian corn. However, I'm going to leave it in there because I was just going to chop it down and take it out of the raised bed I have it in. I'm going to leave it in there because that's going to be my sacrifice plant. The fact that I can't eat Indian corn anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and let them enjoy that. That way they can leave my tomatoes alone and my cucumbers alone. And so far, that has been working. I was growing it. I mean, people use it for cornmeal. I'm not going to use it for that. But I was growing it because I wanted to see if I could grow it, which I did. But look at this, y'all. I also harvest a couple of my little flowers. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait until I can be able to just garden all day. Like, oh, I just love it, love it, love it. Y'all, just look at my pretty dahlias. Look at this. Y'all, look at these zinnias. And I cut these each week and bring them in the house. And look, I still got some growing. Look at Luna in the background. Look at them like, girl, you record me? No, Lou, I'm recording my garden. Look, you got some just get ready to come up. I also wanted to show y'all a quick little pollination from the bees. Y'all, I am so fascinated how bees pollinate. Like, don't ask me why. I am 42 years old and I am absolutely fascinated with it. I love watching them go into one flower, get the juice, and then take it to another flower. Later juice, get some more juice, take it to another flower. I live for this. All right, y'all, let's get back to the video. So today was 1,335 calories and it was 18 net carbs. Total carbs, 34 grams. That is going to be the end of this video, you guys. If you are new here and you stayed this long, please consider subscribing. To my OGs who keep coming back, thank you so much for your love and support. You guys know how I feel about you. And y'all, I am aiming to post on Sundays because life is life, and in a good way. I probably can post once a week, which will be on Sunday. Even though today is Monday, I know, don't judge me. I thank you guys for joining me. I thank you for sharing this space with me. And as always, I thank you for watching.